Good morning, guys. This is and gals. This is Eston Rai. I am on Platform9's live stream today, and we are going to be playing around in a brand new cluster that I've spun up using our Platform9 systems, and I'm going to be deploying some stuff to it. So, just going to deploy out probably an Ingress controller, get Cert Manager up and running. Probably even go ahead and deploy the NFS CSI driver, and then we'll get to possibly even deploying Pi-hole to it. We'll see how far we get. Let's see here. All right, let's go over here to Visual Studio Code. So I'm again using my usual repository for demos and hacking in my lab. That's right here. So if you want to follow along, you can go and clone that repo. And if you're interested in trying Platform9 free, you can go ahead and sign up there. Platform9.com/signup. All right. Let's drop the size on that just a tiny bit. Still readable. Still readable. That's probably good. There we go. Alrighty. So, I like to use Ansible a lot when I'm automating my clusters. This is all kind of in my home lab, so it's okay. I'm going to use what I want. So today we're kind of playing around in if we go back to the root of the repo, we're playing around in the Ansible playbooks, Platform9 playbook directory. And so here I've got a few things. I've got a Docker image, which I'm no longer using. I should probably clean that up. Yeah, I don't need any of that anymore. Is that all moved? All right, let's delete that. All right, so I've got some group vars. Here I've just got some var files that I'm using that are controlling what I'm deploying to the cluster. I've got some scripts that help me troubleshoot things. So I've got a couple of scripts that help me grab logs from the CSI driver. I've got my Helm values files. A lot of these are Jinja templates so that they can pull things from secrets. We have our manifests file. So this is where I might add like custom Kubernetes manifests. And then I have a temp directory, which stores some things that I drop here, like passwords and stuff like that, until I get 1Password's API up and running in this cluster. We've got our Helm charts in our vars file. So this is going to list all the different Helm charts I'm going to install. So I'm going to install the Nginx Ingress controller. I'm going to install this version of it, 4.0.18. And this will target anything that's on like AWS or Proxmox. I'm making this playbook multi-targetable so it can target different types of infrastructure. Today it's just we're focusing on so that I can target different clusters specifically. So I can tell it what clusters I want it to target, and that's kind of fun. Cert Manager, really great tool. I enjoy installing this into clusters. It gives you free Acme certificates from your Acme provider of choice. Today we're going to use Let's Encrypt for our public certificates. We have the Democratic CSI, which I am not going to install today. This I would usually install when when I'm working with TrueNAS. It's a really great block provider for storage. So in this case, it would provision all the iSCSI blocks, block volumes on the TrueNAS scale device, and it would then connect those to the pods. I don't need that today. I'm gonna forego doing this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just type disable here. I'm gonna move most of my stuff using NFS. And the CSI driver NFS, really simple, doesn't require any values files. It's gonna be pretty easy. All right. So then we got our Helm repositories. These will install the Helm repositories on the Docker container that I'm going to run the Ansible in. So we've got our repository for Pi-hole. I've got my repository for the Nginx Ingress controller, Cert Manager, again for that Democratic CSI, which we're not going to install today. And then the CSI driver NFS, which is what I'm going to be using to get persistent volumes up on the cluster. Our manifests var file here basically goes through and installs any Kubernetes manifest that I haven't put into a Helm chart yet. So we're gonna, and once we get the Cert Manager up and running, we're going to then deploy our Cloudflare cluster issuer automatically, and it's gonna it'll set up the secret that it needs, and it then creates the cluster issuer object that I'm going to use for securing all of my stuff. We have our other manifest files here. So here we're setting up that NFS storage class. We have some settings here for setting up an NFS server, which I'm not going to be doing today. You can run an NFS server inside of your cluster, and this is a way that I've done things in the past when I'm doing like a lot of like throwaway clusters, and I need a really simple PV provider, and it's really easy to just mount up a host volume, deploy an NFS server, and then connect the NFS CSI driver to that. Namespaces here, we're just going and creating the namespaces that I need. I like to be declarative in that way so that I know what I'm creating. I will not need this today. Cool. All right. Secrets. What are you complaining about? Oh, are you feeling bent out of shape because I don't have 3 dashes on top? Let's see. No, you're still bent out of shape. Why are you bent out of shape? Property namespaces is not allowed. YAML schema Ansible vars file. This is a vars file. Why is this not allowed? Huh. Well, it works, so you can be unhappy about it. Maybe I could run Ansible lint on it later. Figure out exactly what it's complaining about. Not going to do that today, though. All right, so here we are grabbing the secret. Again, it's going to grab this from my vault, and then base64 encode it for Kubernetes secret. And then we have my admin password for Pi-hole that it's going to load from secrets as well. And then we have our values files. All right, let's see here. We have, let's go up here to Helm values and let's just look at Pi-hole. I set that up. Where's it pulling that from? Oh, it's pulling that from the inventory. Got it. Where did I put that inventory? There's my inventory. Cool. I'm going to simplify this cluster. I don't need this on playbook a little bit simpler. Let's just focus on deploying stuff to Kubernetes in it. So I get a separate playbook that's going to install the PF9 CTL and other stuff that I need. Cool. Well, looks like I had to cut the stream short. Got called on call.